Hi, this is Tracey from GiftBasketAppeal, and I'm really excited because we're going to be putting together an Easter basket. So, let's get started. For this basket, I'm going to be using a basket with a handle on it, and we're going to wrap it a little bit differently. I'm going to show you that later. And this is just some garland. It's some Easter garland. It has beautiful colors on it. It's got little eggs, miniature eggs on it. So it's just a garland, and I decided to wrap it around the handle to make it look a little bit more fancier. So that's going to add a lot of color to this basket. A white basket would have been nice, but I wanted to use the darker wood basket. But you can use any color you want, so just be very creative. For this basket, we've got some nice colorful shred, and there's so much out there. But I was able to get a fairly decent amount of shred. I got some of the sparkly pink. We're going to use yellow, and we're also going to use purple. So this is going to have a pretty nice color scheme to it. And for this shred, I could probably use this for several baskets because I got so many. For each color, it's $1. And just to let you know, this garland I got from the dollar store as well. And it's going to add some really nice color to the basket. Over here, I found these colorful Easter eggs on skewers. And so we're going to use that also to decorate our basket. Let me also show you what kind of bow we got. So I found some nice ribbon. Dollar store again. It's got cute little colors on it. And so I wanted to stick with the pastels. This is like a soft lavender-like color, almost purple actually. And it's got some sparkly stuff on there. So that's going to be nice too. And then I've got some other ribbon that has little decorative Easter eggs on it. So I think we can put together a really cute basket for Easter. The contents of this basket is going to include some cute little stuffed animals, since it is a Easter basket for a family. And I've got these cute little Easter eggs. And I think I got a pack of 6 of these eggs, and they were $1. And then I thought it would be a nice idea to fill them with something. So I got some little candies to fill them with. So I'm going to put that in the basket as well. And those just snap like that. And then I've got some cute little sour marshmallows. All the traditional Easter stuff, basically. Got some speckled malted eggs. These are called cotton tails, like cotton candy. I think those will be nice. Got some more chocolates here. The traditional Peeps, and I got some in yellow. They had so many different colors. I got some in pink, so that's going to go along with our color scheme as well. So lots of chocolate in this basket. And of course, I got a cute chocolate Easter bunny. And some more eggs. So we're going to put all of these items into our basket. And of course, I'm going to do something special with this bunny. It's going to be cute. Once I'm finished wrapping up the basket, I'll show you how we're going to use this. So now we're going to start the process of decorating our basket. I'm going to use this basket. It has a single handle on it, and this is of course the basket that I like to use, only because I can, when I'm making my bow and wrapping it up, I can have the bow sit on top of the handle. So that's one of the features I like about using a basket with a handle. we're going to use the garland to decorate it, because to me it's too plain, and for Easter you got to pep it up a little bit. So I want to fancy up the basket a little bit, and to do that I'm just using this garland, and I'm just going to wrap it around the handle. And sometimes I have these ideas in my head and I'm not sure how it's going to look, but I think this will look nice because it'll make the basket look much more colorful. Just wrapping it around, and I think I'm going to wrap a little bit more on this side too. So I've never done this before, but I thought it would be a nice idea. And with the excess, we're going to still use that excess part, like we still got this left over and this. We're still going to use that inside the basket to give it some color. So let's just let it rest there for now. So now we're going to start assembling the basket. And if you've seen my previous videos, you probably already know that I like to use a lot of decorative tissue in the bottom. Great for recycling, especially if you get lots of gifts during the year. Save that gift tissue that people put in the bag. Save that, because you could always use it for something. I hate having to throw that away. So this is great. So I'm just using this to give the basket more height. And this won't even be showing because I'm going to actually put some garland, or my shred I should say, on top of this white tissue, so you won't even be able to see it. And if you want, you could use colorful tissue. You can use whatever colors you want, but I'm going to use white on this basket. So we've got lots of shred here. I couldn't choose which one. They all look so pretty. And so I figured I would use a little bit of everything just to give it, tie in all of those colors. I got the pink, and put some purple around here. Spread it out. The nice thing about this is that you can kind of pull it apart to make it a little bit more, where you can cover up certain areas. All right, and I'm going to take the yellow shred and just maybe put some along the side. So this is going to be really cute, and I'll probably use it throughout the basket as I start to put some of the items in the basket. And see, we still have our garland kind of hanging off the side. So I haven't used that yet. So right now, this is what we have. All right. Okay, and now we're going to start putting our items into the basket. And I may have to do some adjustments because, of course, this is unrehearsed. So I may have to play around with my items a little bit. I'm starting with the large chocolate bunny in the middle, and that way the other items can come around and kind of rest on that. So this is actually my centerpiece for the basket. So always work with the larger items first. Got our peeps. That'll look nice around the side. Bring that yellow out. And each basket is different, so you don't have to be exact. Yours doesn't have to be exactly like mine. Use your creativity, but feel free to copy if you want to. All right, and let's see. I think I'll move these up a little bit further, so I'll have room put the other items in. Okay, and we still got little stuffed animals that have to go in the inside of this basket because that's how I imagined it. So let's see, I'm gonna have to readjust some things, but no, he can fit right there. Look how cute that looks. Okay, and then I have another one that's gonna fit in there. Let's put him right along that front part there. And we still got this big one, but you're going to be surprised with what I do with that one. So I'll save that one for now. And we actually got one more item, which I almost left out. So let's see. Where are we going to put this? We have to do some readjusting, and that's okay. That will actually fit snugly right in there. And guess what? We still got these eggs to put into our basket. And these have some candy inside, so that's going to be a nice little treat also. We still need to put these eggs in, but before I do that, I do want to put in some of this, some more shred in here. And I'll put some of the sparkly shred in here. I kind of like that pink. And so you're always continuously looking at your basket to see if there's other ways that you can kind of give it more pizzazz. And what better pizzazz than Easter? Okay, and that's going to be nice. And now we'll start to go ahead and put our eggs in. Now, I've got 6 eggs that I have imagined in my mind that I want to go in this basket. I have thought about this and thought about that. And so just bear with me as we try to get these eggs in here. Let's see. Sometimes you got to just kind of take a look and see where can I put these. It's going to be a nice little goodie basket. Let's see. I have to put some on the top here too. Just going to tuck it in here, almost like it's a little nest. Just tuck it right in the top there. So I got 3 more to go. And I mean, if they don't fit, then they don't fit. I'll have to have my own Easter egg hunt at home. So I got 2 more. And let's see. I'm going to take that one and tuck it in here right next to the bunny. And these are those plastic eggs that you get at the store. And that's fine too. Let's see. Okay, so we got 2, and I think there's 1 more. And I might let it rest on there for now, and then once I bring the basket up, it'll kind of lay within that plastic. And it's just a plastic egg with the candy, so it's nothing that can break. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put just a little bit more shred along the top, and that will actually break up some of the color because I do have a lot of yellow in here. So the pink will kind of break up some of the color. And so now, remember we have this extra garland hanging from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one side of the garland and I'm going to bring it along here, right along the outside edge of the basket. And I'm going to take that and tuck it in here. And then I'm going to take the other side of the garland and I'm going to bring it around here. Right around the opposite side, and I could just tuck it in right here. This basket is pretty tight, it's pretty full. And I think our friends are gonna like this basket. Got an awesome family to give this basket to. And I think they're going to love it. And I just want to say thank you to all of you for tuning in and giving me such wonderful feedback on the gift basket instruction. A special thanks to my husband who helps record all of these baskets. And he's the one that does all the video editing. So a special thanks to him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That actually looks really good. I'm like, what? And we haven't even put these in yet. Okay, so let me go ahead and wrap the basket up. Okay, so now I like the way this basket looks. I'm just kind of inspecting it to make sure that it looks the way I want it to look before I start wrapping it up. Just kind of get a shot of it from the top also. And I'm quite satisfied with the way it looks. Got all my eggs in there. I'm pretty happy about that. So let's go ahead and wrap it up. So now I'm going to go ahead and use the cellophane to wrap up the basket. And if you want to see the instruction on how to wrap up the basket using the cellophane, just go ahead and click right here and watch that video. But I'll also have a link to the video at the end also on how to wrap your basket using cellophane. Okay, so now we've got the cellophane wrapped up. I still got to take some off of the top here. So let me go ahead and cut that. Usually when I cut that off, and you probably saw this in my other videos, I don't want to repeat too many things, but I'll go ahead and do it on this one. I'm going to just gather this all together. Okay, once I have this gathered all together, just cut it actually in a V shape, upside down V I should say. And then it'll kind of fan out. And you could always adjust it a little bit. I love working with cellophane. And then I noticed when I was shopping for my items to put in the basket, I noticed that they had a lot of decorative cellophane. They had some cellophane with flowers for Easter and eggs for Easter and bunnies on it. So it was really a very colorful cellophane. But I like to use the clear cellophane because then you can see all the color I used in the basket. So because this basket has so much color, I just decided to use the plain cellophane. The ribbon, I just tied my cellophane with a double ribbon on this basket. And of course the ribbon ties in to the color scheme. So it's that yellow and purple kind of lavender color. And so now we're going to go ahead and put the bow on. And I left this part open because I want to show you something at the end, what I'm going to do with this. So just keep that in mind. I'm just leaving this side open. This side is already taped. And I want to leave this open because I'm going to do something special. So now I'm going to put the bow on, and we're not going to go through the whole process, but if you want to see how I put the bow together and put it on the basket, just go to the video right here. Okay, so now I'm finished putting the bow on, and I did do a double-sided bow. I used the sheer bow in the back on this side, and then I did the double-sided bow by putting the one really colorful one up front. Okay, I took the thinner ribbon that I still had dangling and I spiraled it. And so we've got a little bit of yellow in there, so it makes for a cute color combination, especially for Easter. And we're going to look at the other side of this basket so you can see what I did. On this side, I used a single bow, and it's different from the bow on the other side. It has a different pattern, but it still works. It adds a lot of color. And also, you can kind of see the sheer bow kind of plays off on both sides. So I didn't feel like I needed to do a double bow on that side. And still, I've got some extra ribbon dangling here. And let me show you how I spiral that off real quick. I just take a little piece of this, start at the bottom part, And just pull it right along the ribbon and it'll spiral just like that. Let's do it again. Pull it alongside and there you go. So pretty easy. If it doesn't come out the first time, you could always do it again. And so now I'm going to show you a few other things to enhance my basket for Easter. I've got a few things to add to it, so stay tuned. So I've got these cute Easter eggs that are on skewers. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more enhancement to my basket by just pushing these right in the dead center of the basket. And sooner or later I'll find the opening and it'll just go right in. Let that sit like that. And let's do 2 of them this time. Let's find the other one. And eventually there's a little bit more to get that one in, but there it goes. Okay, just wiggle that around a little bit. And so that adds a nice little enhancement to your basket. Also gives a little bit more color. And so, there you go. Okay, now, if you want to take your basket to the next level, here's something that I've decided to do. And remember, I left this end open. I didn't tape it like I would normally tape it at the bottom because I wanted to put this cute little bunny rabbit in here as another enhancement. And all I'm doing is having him just kind of sit right on this plastic. Just as snugly as can be, and it almost makes your basket kind of 3D, and it just sits right there perfectly inside the basket. And now I'm going to take this extra egg that I had. Let's have his little arm come out right here. And you don't have to do this. I just thought it would be nice to just show you the different things that you can do if you become really creative. Okay, and there you go. And so now you have your beautiful Easter basket, and it could be for a group of kids. You can make individual baskets. You can make baskets for a family. Make one big basket. So just be creative with it. I did have a lot of fun making this one. This is the first time I've actually made an Easter basket. I've never made an Easter basket before, so this was really fun to make, and I love the colors. So I'm going to turn it around so you can see everything. And so I hope this gives you some idea of what your Easter basket should look like. It doesn't have to be like mine. Use your own creative energy. And if you want instruction on how to make the bow or to add the cellophane, I'm going to post it right here. Just click on these videos right here, and have a wonderful Easter. Bye.